Yo, it's your boy Dark Dragonite, and we are back with a brand new episode of WWE Supercard Ember Tier Campaign. In this video, we'll be going through stages 78 to 84, the all arrow stages. We've finally made it. Stage 78 kicks off with a male solo power of 1.1 million. Round 2 sees a female solo power of 1.1 million. And then we end stage 78 with a male tag power of 2.4 million with a negative 335,000 table. So first up, the male solo power. We're going to go Rick Rude with the table. Next up sees a female solo power, who Raquel Rodriguez wins that one against Rhea Ripley. And then finally, we'll go ahead and super move with Obafemi and Razor Ramon to beat that 2.4 million power tag. $78 done. Moving on to 79. And 79 brings us with a male solo speed of just over 1 million, which we will use Elio Lafleur and his equipment. Next up is a female toughness, which is 1.3 million, which will use the brand new Stone Cold support and the toughness manager. And then finally, female solo speed of just over 1 million, which the new half heroic Alexa Bliss is enough. So first up is the solo speed, Elio Lafleur beating Chris Sabin. Next up is the female solo toughness. We will use our support with Raquel Rodriguez, who beat Charlotte Flair and their support. And then finally, the female solo speed, Alexa Bliss, is good enough to beat Kendall Gray. Luckily, no super move required for that one. Nice and easy, straightforward round. 79 done, 3-starred. Moving on to stage 80, the all speed round. 80 kicks off with a male solo speed of 1.1 million, which we will use Elio Lafleur. Alexa Bliss is next for the female solo speed of 1.1 million. And then final round is another female solo speed of 1.3, which we will be super moving that one. So first up, Elio Lafleur, 1.2, beats Austin Theory's 1.1. The first female solo, we're going to use Alexa Bliss against Brie Bella. And then finally, we are going to super move Kendall Gray against Zarya and the support. That sees the end of 80. Moving on to 81. '81 kicks off with a male tag charisma of 2.5 million, we will use Macho Man Randy Savage and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Next up sees a female solo speed of just over 1 million. Again, we're going to use Alexa Bliss. And then it finishes off with a female solo power of just over 1 million, but with a negative 167,000 table. So first up, that 2.5 million charisma male tag. We will go ahead and super move. Against Ray Fenix and Alistair Black. Round 2, female solo speed, just over 1 million. We'll use Alexa Bliss against Becky Lynch. And then finally, we will go ahead and use our table. And Raquel Rodriguez against Ivy Nile and her table. And that sees the end of 81. Moving on to 82, it kicks off with a female tag power of 2.6 million. We will be using Natty from last tiers, sorry. Next up is a male solo power of 1.1 million. And then it finishes off with a male tag toughness of 2.7 million. So first up, the female tag power of 2.6 million. We went the table, Alexa Bliss and Natty against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Next up, the male solo power of 1.1. We went The Undertaker against Alexis King. And then round 3, we finish off with a male tag toughness, super moving to beat that 2.7 million. Two more stages to go. Roll on stage 83, which kicks off with a male solo power of just over 1 million. We'll be using Rick Rude. Round 2 sees a female tag toughness of 2.5 million, which we will be super moving that one. And then finally, the male tag charisma of 2.6 million. We'll be using Randy Savage and the brand new Pro 2K26 CM Punk. We're just going to swap the manager to a charisma. Love to see waiting on network. So first up, the male solo power of just over 1 million. We go Rick Rude against Lexus King. Next up, we're going to super move the female tag toughness of 2.5 million. Against Bayley and Brie Bella. And then finally, the 2.6 million tag charisma. We're going to use our support, Randy Savage and CM Punk against JD Madonna and Charlie Dempsey and support. And that is 83 done. Moving now on to the big boy. Stage 84. we kick off with a male tag power of 2.3 million. We're going to be using Razor Ramon and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Female tag charisma of 2.9. And then finally ending with a male tag speed of 4.3 million. In this one, I went with a ability boost and put that on Razor Ramon, as we need him to proc to help us with that female charisma. It only took 4 attempts, but on the 4th attempt, Razor Ramon procced to give us 151 to charisma and power to deck. So that makes us win round 1. That boost also then applies to Maxine Dupree and AJ Lee, as well as the support, and the 10% tag gives us enough to beat the 2.9 million charisma. And then finally, we will go ahead and super move with Elio Lafleur and his equipment, and CM Punk, what gives us about 4.5 million. And that is that. Ember tier campaign completed. The 4th try of asking, we finally got Razor Ramon to proc. And then here comes the reward. 239. As always, I really do appreciate the views, the thumbs up, the new subscribers. But if this video has helped in any way, you've enjoyed the ride. Until next tier, au revoir.